Happy Wednesday, everyone. I cannot believe that it is the day before Thanksgiving. We are already there. I apologize for not filming yesterday. Things just got out of hand and it was way too late for me to do my craft, because I do these every day as I am, not at the beginning, but now I am doing every day. So today I was asked by a lot of you to show you how to do a bow. So I wanted to do a bow and at the same time give you a sneak peek at my giving tree. And after that I showed you how to make a bow, you might want to stay tuned because I will show you all of the toys that were collected this year for a local organization in the area that I am at, without mentioning where it's going because they asked me not to do that. So they were really pleased and we're really blessed that we were able to give them these items, these beautiful toys, and also it's staying in the local area of where my schools are at. So I just love it. I hope that all of these kids have a very Merry Christmas, and there are more to come. So this is just a sneak peek of what we did send out already, and there will be more to come. So I will take you to my giving tree as I am making the bow to go on my tree. I will take my time and hopefully you guys will get the concept. How I make my bows is how I was taught when I worked at a flower shop. So I use the same kind of bow to make all of my bows. So big bows, little bows, I use the same technique every time. So come on over to my giving tree and it's kind of a sneak peek for you guys, but I will show you how I'm making this bow to put in my tree. Okay, so I have a kit that I have together. It's kind of messy right now because I'm using it for decoration. But inside my kit, I'm going to put this there real quick. Of course, I have my scissors and I have my little wood picks, and these have wires on them, and you can find these in the floral department at Michael's, Hobby Lobby, and of course your pipe cleaners in all different colors. And I also have zip ties and extra light bulbs, and I have my floral tape in here. These are actually called U-pins. Put it on my shoulder. Well, you can't really see even with the black. Oh, there it goes. See how it looks like a U-pin? And I'll poke myself. A little U-pin. Those are great when you're making a floral silk arrangement. So when you're putting moss at the bottom, you stick it so the moss doesn't all come out. So that's what that's for. And I mean, I got a little bit of everything in here. I also have green floral tape as well as the white one. This box has been made since 2003, I think, when I first started working at the flower shop, and I would carry this when I went to do weddings. So I would always have all of my stuff here, and I had way more stuff than that in here. So what I'm looking for right now is I want to make a bow out of this ribbon. It's really cute. Got it at Walmart. It's 40 feet of ribbon, and it was $7.98. As you can kind of tell behind me, my entryway is getting done, but I have a snowman. I'm calling it Snowman Land this year. I know, all those titles. Winter Wonderland, Snowman kind of deal. So, but I really wanted to show you how to make bows. So, I'm actually my floor has glitter everywhere, so you're going to have to excuse that. But I'm going to go ahead and show you how to make a bow. You always want to put a tail on your ribbon, on your bows. So, hopefully I'll be able to do both things here. Not so down. Hold on. Really want to set this up so you can kind of see not my feet, but my ribbon. Okay. Okay, sorry about the feet thing, but if I want to show you how to make a bow, I got to do it this way. So, what you want to do is you always want to leave a tail. Like how long? It all depends on you. So I'm thinking I'm going to drop the ribbon on the floor. So this has wire in it, so it makes it a little bit easier, to keep your folds. So I'm thinking about here 3.5 snowflakes. And then what you do is you just gather it and you twist. And what I usually like to do is I like to do a little loop. So you do a twist and then you loop it and you gather. The gathering gets a little hard on your hands, but tell you what, you need that gather. Your center loop all depends on how big your bow is going to be. You want a bigger loop if you're going to make a bigger bow. I'm making a bow for the top of my tree real quick, and then I'm just going to gather the ribbon around. I'll show you how to do that. So I think I'm actually going to make it a little bit bigger. And then you twist again. So see here underneath my hand, I have this ribbon that's twisted and this ribbon, and you hold it really tight with your thumb and index finger. And so as you're making your loop, you can kind of see how it gathers here. You kind of want to loop that up a little bit. Pull on your ribbon, and you want to make your first loop. So how you make a loop, you just determine how big your bow, because I think I do about 3 loops on each side, or 4. So I think that loop is pretty good. So I'm thinking it's going to go all the way out to here when I'm done. So first loop, you gather, you twist, and you hold. Then you kind of measure, make sure it's the same deal on the other side. See how I'm holding these? So I can twist it, and then I'm going to leave it and gather. And as you're going, you want to make sure that you are sprucing up your loops, okay? One time somebody asked me, how do I keep my bows from flattening out when I put them in a box? You can put tissue paper in them and just make a box for just bows so it's not too heavy, or you can flatten them all out and then just spruce them up again the year after. So now I just want to go out a little bit on the second loop here. So I'm going to go out a little bit, hold it like this. See how I'm holding it with my middle finger here? And then I take it with the other hand and I twist. What does the twist do? It makes it where your ribbon is on the right side. So then I'm going to go to the other side. Again, you want to measure, make sure they're about the same. And again, you're going to leave it and twist. Okay, so now see how I have, so obviously this is going to be my bottom piece of my bow. And now I have 2 loops on each side. Now you want to go a little bit bigger on the other side. And you gather it with your, and you twist. And then you want to do the other way on the other side as well. See how when you flatten it out, it says like 1, 2, 3 stages. And then I do it again, and I twist, and I hold it. And now I'm going to have my 4th one here. Gather it up, and twist. And now I'm going to do this side. See how they all stagger? 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I'm going to have that 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to stagger this one as well. And you take your ribbon here again and you twist. Now, if you want to have more than one tail, what you do is you can just go ahead and, because my bow is going to be like this, right? So you can go ahead and do a big loop at the bottom. See how I'm doing this loop at the bottom? Okay, so now what I did is I have my 4 loop, and then I would need to do another loop on this side. But instead, I just want a big tail. So I'm just going to go ahead and do, well, actually, I'm lying to you. If you want to have another tail, okay, leave it as that. But I want to use my bow in my tree, and I want to continue with the ribbon and make little bows here and there. So I'm going to show you how to do that. But now you're going to take your pipe cleaner, and you're going to put it in the center of your loop. See how I'm still holding it? I'm going to put it in the center. Now you might want to watch this a few times, but I will make another bow, so don't worry. Okay, and now what you want to do is you can fold this like this and take your pipe cleaner and really tighten it up. I mean, twist on that thing. So now we have what looks like nothing, really. But as you work your bow and your magic, you can add more loop if you want more of a rounded look. How many loops you had is all entirely up to you. I will cut this in a V shape after I'm done. But see how my bow looks? And you just gotta fluff it up. So, I'm gonna put my camera up. My tree is turning, by the way, so. Okay, gonna get you a little closer. So what I wanna do is I wanna put my bow at the top of my tree right here. I already had left a stick there because I knew that's where I wanted to put my bow at. And then if you're tying this on a reed or whatever, you can add, like I said, more, but look how pretty that is. But what I want to do is I want to poke this through my tree. So I'm going to use one of those, be careful, one of those, I don't know if you can see them. See, it has a little wire to it. Okay, so what you do is you take your bow and the wire, and you just wired it around. You just wired it around your stem, and then you can take your pipe cleaner and you do the same thing. You can just secure this as well as you can. Okay. So that is my bow. Now what I want to do is I want to gather my ribbon around the tree. So I'm going to wait for it. Oh, it came right back. And then you just poke it in your tree. So I'm going to stop my tree from turning because I'm just going to pull everything off. So that is kind of like where I want that one bow to be at. So as you're working your ribbon, actually it needs to rotate the other way now. You are going to work your ribbon around the tree then. And then you can just do loops. Okay. Kind of hard. I need to bring the camera closer. All right. So, and my house is so dark today because it is raining in Kansas City. Turn that way. There we go. Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and pull my spool, and I'm going to bring it around real quick. Sometimes when there's two of you to do this, it is easier, but I can do it by myself. I've done it so many times. So now, what I do want to do is I want to do a loop around the tree. So, let it fall again. So I just want to do a loop, and what you do is the same thing. Yeah, it would help if I would have assistant, please. So I'm looking at my tree, and I think I want my loop to be here. So you do the same thing. You take your ribbon and you twist it into a loop. And you can have more than one loop, like so. And then you take your pipe cleaner and you tie it. And I like to put mine on a pick, like I said, because then I could just put it inside the tree. You just do a double loop, a small loop and a medium-sized loop. And then you just stick that inside of your tree, like so. So now the tail of the ribbon is giving you access to going down the tree and doing another one. That's why I like this rotating tree. sometimes I'm not fast enough to make all of my bows and ribbon and stuff. So, and you kind of want to measure. So I'm going to plug this back in. All right. Good, it's going the other way. Ta-da! So now I'm just going to look at my tree. It's going around. It's going to look so nice. Don't be afraid to do this because it's really, really easy. So now I'm thinking I'm going to do another bow right here. So you twist, you make a loop. It's kind of a competition. Can I beat the tree? And then another loop. Oh, no, it went the other way. Oops. There it goes. Okay, so now I made my first loop. My tree's not turning now. I'm gonna have to fix that. And then another loop. Oops, I'm gonna have to fix my tree. Hold on. So figured out I had the plug-in cord stuck in a tree, so it was lifting my tree. Phew, that was a close one. So what I've done is I put a bow here, like a loop and a little loop here, 2 loops, and then I just let it go around, and then I put another one over here, and you kind of want to stagger them off and on. Guys, making bows and loops is so easy, and it's such a beautiful way to decorate your Christmas tree, to add some ribbon. In this area, I have striped white and red. I have a snowman one, and then I have the snowflake. Trying to tie in all of these ribbons together. I'm going to show you my snowman one. This is my snowman ribbon right here. And notice how it has white and red. And then I have a stripe red and white, which will be in the other videos. And now what I did is I brought in the red and white and a snowflake to represent snow for the snowman. So I'm going to show you one more time how to make one of these loopy loops. Making up words as I go today. So like I said, I have one here and I have one here, and now I really want to add, and the problem is I have an angel there, so I'm going to go ahead and add it right on this side. So you gather your fabric and you twist and you do a loop, and you gather your loop and you twist so your fabric is on the right side. Then you make another loop. This way you are not cutting in your ribbon in case you don't want to do the same thing next year, or you want to put it somewhere else. And then you're just tightening up your pipe cleaner. As you all know, throughout the year I've put up tons of Christmas trees. I mean, even 36 at one time in my own house. So I always try to first make sure you plug in your tree if it's pre-lit to make sure that it does still work. So important. Maybe I've done that at one time and learned my lesson. But anyways. And then I always like to think about the theme way beforehand. What am I going to do this year? And I try to gather all of the ornaments and then I put up my tree. Sometimes it's hard to do that. Sometimes what I do is I have to gather as I go, and then I keep adding to my tree, which this tree is kind of what's happening right now. I'm gathering and putting in as I go. So now I put it on my wood pick, twisted all the wires together, and I am just going to go ahead and add it to this little side of my tree. So then you want to twist your ribbons, make sure that they're all straight. Now I'm just going to start my tree, which I love about a rotating tree. And I'm going to go ahead and keep gathering and putting ribbon, and then I'll show you part of the tree. It is, like I said, it is not completed, but I just wanted to show you how to make a bow. I will make another bow with you after this video just to refresh it. And then I'm just going to keep decorating this tree, and you will see the entire result in my home tour. So I'm going to finish this tree real quick. So I did the bow at the top. Here it comes around, and I went around the tree. I think it came out looking great. It matches this ribbon right here. It has snowflake and a hall snowman, and I'm still not done decorating it. Like I said, I'm pulling things up as I go, but I think it came out great. I absolutely love it. Love it. And now for another bow making moment, and then we will go to the video of all of the toys that we're giving out so far for the giving tree. And here are all the toys for the giving tree this year for Christmas 2020. Excited about the giving tree this year. Cannot wait to deliver all of these toys and to give these to the counselors at my school this year. Today is kind of like a whirlwind of ideas. I know that we all have lanterns and different things, and I think I've spoken to you about this before, where just grab what you have in your home and decorate it for the holidays by adding a little floral pick, some ribbon. I'm gonna put my glasses on. These I purchased at Walmart. They were $1.49, and it does come with a jingle bell on it. It's very pretty. Let's cut that price tag off. And then I'm gonna do this. Cut this off. These are $1.98. They're in the ornament section at your Walmart with holiday time, it is called. And there are a couple of Rustic jingle bells. You're gonna have to pardon me that I do not have these on right now. I thought these are D batteries, and it's actually C, of course. So I'm gonna have to run and get some more batteries. However, in the meantime, I just want to show you how easy and simple this is to put together. The picks from Walmart has these little metal things on them. I'm going to remove that because I don't need that. I'm going to try to remove that. I know they come off. I've taken them off. There we go. Woo! So what you want to do is you want to take your cute bow that we made together, fluff it up a little bit, make sure all of your, I call these tails, make sure all of your tails are facing down. And then what you do is, of course, I want to add my jingle bells. So I'm gonna add that too because I want them to hang like right there. And then I'm gonna grab, and then what you do is you put your jingle bell through one of the tails of the pipe cleaner and you twist so it'll secure it, okay? I'm gonna bring my camera down a little bit here. I'm trying to see what I'm doing. Okay. And then I'm going to take my little greenery and I'm going to put at the top. Oh, I just want to see what it's going to look like. I think I need 2 of them. You really do. It's a lot of jingle bells, but if you buy one without the jingle bells, they'll still be good. It's got some greenery going on. Okay, and then you really want to kind of fluff these up a little bit. So now, what you do is you stick your jingle bells together like so. Take your tail of your bow, your pipe cleaner, and just put it in like so. See what I'm doing here? I'm making a little arrangement like that. And then twist. And this is when you are going to take your, see how beautiful that is? It's not tight enough. I want to make sure that that is really tight and secure, you guys, because it'll do just that, it'll fall down. Twist it around. Oops. The jingle bells are a little too heavy. Okay, here it goes. And if you don't succeed the first time, you just do it again. Yeah. Okay, I got it. Where's my thing? My pipe cleaner here. I really want to secure these in place. There it goes. Now it's a little tighter. And just twist it until you feel it's super tight. Then you just take your, look how simple and cute that is. I was hoping when this would be laid up that you can see it today that the light will shine through the jingle bells. Let me put this up so you can see a little bit more of the top. But then you just take this little circle hanger and you're just going to tie it underneath it. Underneath the hanger, and you're just going to twist that pipe cleaner around. That's how it stays in place, you guys. You kind of want to give it a finished look. And then you can just fluff up your jingle bells up here, put it through the bow, pull your bow. I mean, you just got to fix it all up. Fluff it up. There it goes. Look how simple and cute that is. What a great arrangement to place on the table. Or if they're outside ones, you can do the same thing and place them outside. But I think that this just came out beautiful. I was hoping that you would see the light, but you'll see it when I do my tour. So I think this just came out just gorgeous. So I'm going to do the second one with you again. So I got these lanterns on QVC, by the way. Let me see if I see the name of them. Oh. It does not say what company this is. I apologize, I don't remember. So, alright, once again, make sure you always cut your tags. And I'm going to get 2 more greeneries. So just be a second, I'm going to walk over and get my greenery. Right here, I had a whole bag of these greenery. I'm going to pull 2 out. I still have a few left over for more decorations. But I just wanted to show you this today. First, some of you had asked me to show you how to make a bow. And I'll have more videos later on with different, I'll call it my bow video. But right now I just wanted to do, and it's basically the same thing. But my best advice to you is grab some ribbon, sit on the couch, and practice making your bow. That's what I did. I'm not a professional by no means. And we all have to start somewhere. And that's my best advice to give you is practice, practice, practice. Make little ones, big ones, and once you have those medium ones, you can make any size. Little ones are actually, I felt, harder to make than the big bows. Okay, here we go. I have my second bow, and I am taking this. Got these at Walmart. However, if they don't have any more, you can order big giant bells online, and you might want to look on Amazon. They might have jingle bells, rustic jingle bells. I'm 100% sure they probably do. And now I'm just going to twist this in here like so, making sure that all of my tails are facing down. And then I'm going to do my little greenery here. What I do, I'm going to show you that. So what I do is I place them back to back with the centers like this. Then I take my pipe cleaner and my bow, and you want to pull tight and twist. Like if you turn it together, it will twist better. Sorry, my phone is ringing. Hold on, please. Okay, whew. I'm just going today. So I wanted to show you something that you can do for a centerpiece using items that you have. I'm going to put this aside. If you remember, my good friend Susan and her husband got me these grunge candles, but I want to use them as a centerpiece all together in a little cupcake pan. But I didn't feel like this was Christmassy enough. So what I decided to do was this. So if you don't have any cake pan that you want to use, that you don't want to use for this project, you can always go buy them cheaper at a thrift store or Walmart, or maybe they even have them at the Dollar Tree. I have not checked that place out for that. You're going to need some fresh cranberries. This is the other thing. If you have a container that you don't want to use because you're afraid these are going to stay, just put a piece of foil or something at the bottom. Protect your items. So just kind of little, and cranberries are really low. They're like $1 something for a whole bag. So then what you want to do is you want to fill up your little containers with some cranberries. Okay. And then you just want to take your candles and set them in. Or maybe a couple at the bottom, this one at the top. There we go, much better. And they're going to roll around their fresh cranberries just to give it that little look of Christmas and holiday, and I think it's super cute. I love cranberries, to decorate with cranberries. Also, cranberries are good for you to do an arrangement for outside. You can use cranberries with some greenery. If I make one of those, I will show you what I did when I do my porch. And then you can just, just put your cranberries everywhere, and then just go ahead and fill these up. Put your candles on top. Going. And I'm going to throw my excess cranberries in this bowl right here. A little bit too much, I think. Oh, there's my other two. Got a couple of cranberries. And I just think that it just adds the color that you need for the holiday, and you just add a little bit. I'm going to get you closer here so you can kind of see what I'm doing. Here we go. You don't need to see me the whole time. So here is my little cake pan. And then I have boxwood in my yard, so it's fun to have around. And I'm just going to snip a couple of snip bitties here, and I'm just going to add them to my little arrangement. And a couple of smaller, you might want to look for smaller cranberries to maybe hide the stem, or do a couple of snips. This year on my kitchen counter, I really don't want to put too much there because I really want to be able to use my counter for baking, and I don't want to have to clean it all the time. So that's why I'm just doing a little arrangement with these right here. I don't think I'm going to be burning these though either, so. And then just add some little piece of greenery, and if you want to do pine cones, you can. Whatever you wish to put in there. And just like make it festive. I think this looks so vintage Christmas, primitive Christmas. And it's so simple and so easy to make. It took me seconds to put this together. And I'm actually, might even do a little piece of ribbon on each side. We'll see what I do with that. And then, do you all remember my big bowl that I got at a yard sale, estate sale this summer? Now this, I am afraid that it would leak. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to protect mine with foil. Give me 1 second. I'm not prepared for that one. 1 second. So how I'm going to do this is I'm going to go ahead and put a piece of foil at the bottom. Oh, I put it right there. Forgot I had it right there behind me. Okay. I'm going to measure my bowl like so. And I'm just going to fold it. I just want it at the bottom because I don't want my bowl to get stained. You can do a potpourri if you want to. You can do pine cones. You can do a bunch of stuff to do this little arrangement. And I think it is, when it's so simple and it's so cute and easy, sometimes those items look the best. So I'm just going to go ahead and dump the rest of my cranberries in here. They're rolling everywhere. So, and I'm going to go ahead and put them in here. I have another bag. This little arrangement would be perfect to go on the table outside, but I would not put my bowl out there. But it would be cute outside, so if birds want to come in, they can. Pour it in. Okay, so you're going to push them aside to the top so you don't see your foil. You can crunch it a little bit. Fold this one over. Just play with it. You're decorating. Take your time. Okay. And then I'm going to add some of this little boxwood in the corners. Just like so. In the middle, and then you can add your candles. Just going to add 2 of these like so. And to this, I wanted to add my reindeer. Later on, I might just add some more of Christmas green. If you notice that your cranberries are starting to die off, just take them and put them in your yard in a little container, and the birds will eat it, and then you can replace them. They're not very expensive, and they're a great source of decorating, and I make great jellies with these too. Also, it gives you the option that after a little bit, if they're dying off, you can actually change your arrangement to something else, maybe pine cones or whatever. But I just wanted to show you real quick how to make 2 simple arrangements by using cranberries, items that I already had, gifts from good friends, and just making a decoration or a little centerpiece for your table, for your coffee table, In this case, my living room coffee table and my kitchen counter. So, what else can we make today? Keep on coming. So, just know that you can use anything to decorate your tree. Right now, I am working on my kitchen tree, and I actually have copper-looking measuring spoons, and I have the measuring cups with that. And then I don't know if you remember me finding these. Sorry, I am a mess. I am decorating. These are texture tools for plaster. And I found these, remember, for like $1. They were marked $1, but I got all of these. I got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 6 of these mini rollers. I bought red and green paint, spray paint. So I'm going to spray 3 red and 3 green. And I'm going to put those on my Christmas tree. And then I purchased these lids. And I know that a lot of you have made ornaments out of these as well. I paid a whopping 50 cents for the whole shoestring kind of deal here. Let me put them back together. So I'm planning on making some ornaments out of this as well to put on my tree. And you can grab anything that you have and just make it Christmassy and make your own decoration if you want to. It's so much fun, and it's so much, I don't know, I just get more satisfaction of looking at my tree and looking at all the ornaments that I actually created. So this is number 10. I'm going to end this video here. I will show you, I cannot spray paint today because it is raining outside, and if I spray paint in my garage, it's just going to get tacky and it will not dry right. So I have to wait for the right temperature for that. But I will make sure to show you how I made those in a later video. Probably after Thanksgiving, I will have more videos coming to you. Absolutely. I do have gift giving on a budget. I will have more decorating ideas for you after Thanksgiving, and I will also have a little bit of cooking ideas for you for after Thanksgiving. But I cannot end this video, number 10, Christmas Craft and Decor series, without wishing you, all of you, a very blessed, happy Thanksgiving. I know that it has been a really hard year for everyone, and it's just hard not to be able to get with all of our family, but there's always Zoom and Skype and on FaceTime, so make the best of it and know that they're always in our heart and close to us in any way possible. So I truly am, from my family to yours, wishing you a very happy Thanksgiving. Please stay safe, and I will see you next week for more videos and more Christmas decor, cooking, baking, name it, it is coming next week. And thank you so much for watching, and please remember, I bring things home, I bring it with love, and I bring it to life, and I will see you next week. Don't eat too much turkey.